by Jason Isbell will be played in standard tuning and capoed on the 4th fret. The song begins with Jason singing a cappella over a chord structure that would begin on A minor, but where the guitar part comes in is on the back half of the chord structure, which he begins on the D minor. So let's start there. The guitar part starts with a D minor walking up to an F. The way that you make your D minor is that you'll have your second finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret relative to our capo. I use my pinky finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Jason Isbell may use his ring finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string 3rd fret. I'm not sure which, but my pinky is most comfortable for me, so that's what I'm using. You can use your ring if your ring is most comfortable, but something fretting the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then your first finger on the 1st string 1st fret. You'll be strumming from the open 4th string down. And that's your strumming pattern throughout most of this. A strike down, and then another strike down across the chords, and up, down, up. And sometimes that up, down, up is taking place across less of all the strings and more of just like maybe strings 1 or strings 2 and 3, like 2, 3, 2, or 2, 4, 2, or 2, 4, 3, or some variation of single pick notes in the up, down, up. But that's going to be the rhythm for pretty much the whole thing, is a down, down, up, down, up. So after the D minor, it then walks to the F by moving with your second finger to the 5th string. I'm sorry, not 5th string, to the 4th string 2nd fret. And whenever you plant your finger down there, you'll also pick up your left hand pinky finger and place your first finger down on the 2nd string 1st fret. And you'll strum across those chords. Avoid the open 5th string here, but strum across those strings, and then go with your ring finger to the 4th string 3rd fret. Hit twice down, like pluck once the note and then down across the chord. And after the strum down across the chord, use your second finger to hammer on to the 3rd string 2nd fret, so you get something like this. So like right after you're striking down, you're then hammering down with your second finger. And that's where the up down kind of turns into more single notes picked. And also in that F chord, you can hear Jason Isbell lift up his second finger and re-expose the open 3rd string, and then hammer back down into the chord. So that's going to be where the progression starts, is a D minor to this walking chord that's really the shape of an A minor 7, but we're avoiding the open 5th string, and then into the F chord. After the guitar part opens in that D minor walk up, it then goes to what is actually the beginning of the chord progression, which is back to an A minor. To make the A minor, Jason has his second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, open 1st string, open 5th string, and you'll be striking the open 5th string as your first down, and then you'll strum across the rest of the chord. And then you're going to walk to a C chord by moving your second finger to the 5th string 2nd fret, and then your ring finger will slide that, or not slide, but your ring finger will move that note up one more fret by going to the 5th string 3rd fret, all the while your first finger remaining on the 2nd string 1st fret, just like it did in that D minor chord, but walking from the A minor, walk, C. And whenever you hit the C the first time, you will leave the 4th string open, and then you'll hammer on in that C chord with your second finger to the 4th string 2nd fret, sounding like this: A minor, walk, C, hammer. And then it goes back to the D minor, walks, then the F, D minor, walks, then the F. And you can hear Jason again, like I said, open up that 3rd string by lifting your second finger off of the 3rd string 2nd fret. and he alternates between string 3, string 4, string 2, the open string 3, and then hammering back down into the 3rd string 2nd fret inside of the F chord. And those are the chords for this song. The actual progression and the melody beginning on the A minor, the walk up to C, hammer on in C, D minor, walk to the F, back to A minor, walk to the C, hammer, D minor, walk, F, hold on F, and then it goes back to the A minor. And that's the chord progression of this song that repeats. Like every other time, it holds on the F for a little bit longer than it did the first time, but then comes back to A minor, where the chord progression begins, despite the fact that Jason does not start playing the guitar part until the back half of that vocal melody, which actually starts on the D minor, but that's neither here nor there. The lead part for this song is played on electric. I'm going to just show you on this acoustic, but it translates the same to an electric. You need to detune for your lead part here. You've got to detune the 6th string to a C sharp. That's what Sadler-Vaden is doing. 6th string gets detuned to a C sharp, and then strings 5 through 1 are in standard tuning. I don't know about what on the recorded version of this song, it might have been being played with some sort of a baritone guitar, but nevertheless, this is what Sadler is doing live. Detune your 6th string to a C sharp. That's tuning it down. The riff is going to begin on the 6th string 7th fret. I tend to fret that note with my pinky, and you might want to slide up into it from lower on the neck, but that is the first note. The 2nd note, you will go to the 5th string 2nd fret, so from 6-7 to 5-2, and then 5-4. I usually hit 5-2 with my first finger and 5-4 with my pinky finger, but you can use whichever fingers are most comfortable for you. So you've got, and then you go, so it slides up to the 5th string 6th fret, back down to the 5th string 4th fret, down with your first finger to the 5th string 2nd fret, and then back up to the 6th string 7th fret. So far we've got, very slowly, and then you're going to open up the 6th string and hit that low C sharp. So hit the open 6th string, and then first finger to the 6th string 3rd fret, pinky finger to the 6th string 5th fret, and then bring your pinky finger up to the 6th string 7th fret. After you get to the 6th string 7th fret out of this, the next note is going to be an A chord. The way that you're making this A chord is you'll have an open 5 string, you'll put your 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, you'll have an open 2, an open 1, and you'll be strumming just a straight down from the 5th string to the 1 string. You want to avoid the open 6th string completely in this chord. After strumming this chord, what Sadler does is to give it almost a whammy bar sound. He puts pressure on the body of his guitar with his right hand that he's just strummed down on, and then with his left hand, he pushes against the neck. So don't do this so violently that you rip the neck off of your guitar. I think you'd have to be pretty strong to do that, but that's what you're doing, is you're loosening tension off the neck to get that whammy bar sound, or that slight whammy bar sound, before it repeats back. So you go back to the 6th string 7th fret, 5 string 2 fret, 5 string 4 fret, and then 5 string 6 fret, 4 string 2 fret, 4 string 4 fret, and then slide up to the 4 string 6 fret. So after the A chord, you've got, and then you'll hit this 4 string 6th fret again and slide down to the 4 string 4 fret. And after you slide down, I'm doing this with my pinky, You will then use your first finger and put it on the 3rd string 2nd fret. And you'll strike those 2 strings as a chord, the 4 string and the 3 string. The 3 string being fretted by your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, the 4th string being fretted by your pinky on the 4th fret. Then you take this shape and you bring it up 2 frets. So your pinky is now on the 4 string 6th fret, and your 1st finger is on the 3 string 4th fret. And then you're going to make an A chord. I think that I changed my fingers the way that I'm playing this here. What I'm doing is I put my 2nd finger on the 4th string 7th fret and my 1st finger on the 3 string 6th fret. And then Sadler puts his pinky finger down on the 3 string 8th fret and then walks it up 1 more to the 3 string 9th fret. So that coming together is, or slide down, chord, chord, A, single note, and then it decays there before on the recorded version you can hear the guitar go back to the 6th string 3rd fret, 6th string 2nd fret, and then 6th string open. And that is the lead part to Live Oak. And then also the rhythm acoustic guitar part to Live Oak by Jason Isbell. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.